5 a.m. You wake up, and before your feet even touch the floor, your heart rate is already elevated. You're instantly cycling through the emails, the upcoming board meeting, and the logistics of your entire operation. You look in the mirror, and despite being highly successful and incredibly capable, you see a physical presence that's softening. You feel a massive drop in your natural drive, your physical energy, and that sharp, commanding edge you used to have. You probably tell yourself it's just a natural part of getting older. But it's not. You're an elite operator, but right now, your schedule is quietly dismantling your body. Welcome to the Resurrection Series. I am Acusio, Bivona. Society tells you that losing your drive is just a normal part of being a man in his 40s who runs a company. They tell you to accept the lag, settle into the decline, and just manage the symptoms. But we don't deal in civilian platitudes. We deal in physical reality. You're not losing your edge because of your age. You're experiencing a specific, highly predictable chemical response. Your body is literally cannibalizing its own muscle and energy to survive the demands of your schedule. And today, we're going to look at the exact mechanics of this chemical trap, and we're going to map out the physical leverage you need to fix the leak and reactivate your absolute best presence. So let's look at the truth of your environment. When you carry the weight of an empire, your nervous system is stuck on high alert. You're managing high stakes variables all day. And your body responds to that environment by flooding you with cortisol. Cortisol is a survival hormone. It's designed to keep you awake and focused through a sudden threat. But when your schedule keeps it elevated all day, your body assumes you're in constant danger. And to conserve energy for this perceived threat, it pulls power away from what it considers expensive functions, like maintaining dense muscle tissue and producing natural testosterone. Your body isn't aging rapidly. It's chemically sedating you, and it's pulling your physical power offline so you have the baseline energy to survive the constant stress of the boardroom. That's why you feel physically drained and emotionally numb, even when your business is winning. And I know exactly how this chemical sedation feels. In November 2023, my environment went through a massive detonation. The relationship vanished, the contracts evaporated, and the circle I trusted disappeared. My stress was at an absolute maximum. I was waking up flooded with cortisol, and my physical energy went completely dormant. I felt my natural drive disappear. But I realized very quickly that if I surrendered to that biological response, my power would stay buried forever. I couldn't just talk my way out of a chemical response. I had to use physical action to force the machine to adapt and pull my true power back online. So how do we override this chemical trap and reclaim our drive? You don't need a new supplement, and you can't meditate your way out of a hormonal shift. You need a physical mandate. Here are the 3 steps I used to reactivate the machine. Step 1, lift heavy weight. You must apply heavy controlled tension to your body. This isn't about cosmetic fitness, because when you get under the iron, you send an undeniable physical signal to your nervous system. You're forcing your body to recognize that physical strength and muscle tissue are absolutely essential for your survival, forcing it to keep those systems online. Step 2 was to force the chemical shift. Moving heavy weight is an active override for your hormones. It introduces controlled constructive tension that forces your body to produce natural testosterone and growth hormone. In essence, it burns off the stagnant cortisol. You're not just building muscle. You're chemically reactivating your drive. And step 3 is secure your sleep. You can't run an engine in the red zone 24 hours a day. You must install a hard stop in your schedule. You don't bring the logistics of the company into the bedroom. You prioritize your sleep to allow the body to repair itself. If you don't sleep, the cortisol stays high and your power remains buried. You've built an incredible empire, but you can't fully enjoy it if the body running it is chemically sedated. It's time to step out of the lag. It's time to reactivate your natural drive and restore your undeniable presence. If you want a precise, personalized diagnostic to find exactly where your schedule is pulling your system offline, I am inviting you to book a triage audit. This is a 90-minute system diagnostic with me. We will look at your exact daily routine, locate the fuel leak, and map out the blueprint to resurrect your baseline. The link to book your tactical briefing is at coachkuz.com/briefing. Let's reclaim your power. I am Acusio Bivona, and I'll see you in the trenches.